Hello, everybody. My name is Yoji Cole, Business Development Manager with Vendo. And today I am with Denise, General Manager and Senior Vice President of Marketing for Good Day Chocolate. You all might have seen Good Day Chocolate on Amazon, of course, but it's also sold in Whole Foods. And Denise, perhaps we could start there. You can let everybody know where else they can find Good Day Chocolate besides Amazon and Whole Foods.
Sure. Yeah. Our website is a great place. We at gooddaychocolate.com. In addition to that, in store, we are nationwide in Albertsons and Safeway. We're in Sprouts, Fresh Time in the Midwest, CVS in the drug channel. And then, yeah, you mentioned Whole Foods, which we're in a couple locations in store. We're at the register, and then we're also in the supplement aisle.
We manage your Amazon business, of course, and that's what we wanted to talk to you about today. When we met, well, first off, how long have you all been with Vendo? If you could share that with everybody.
Yeah, I was trying to remember that, and I know for a fact it's been over 2 years, and I want to say it's a little over two and a half years.
And when we started off, you were merchant fulfilled when we first met. And then we convinced you, I guess, to include fulfilled by Amazon listings as well. How has that helped your sales growth?
Yeah, I mean, it's helped tremendously. I think, when we first partnered with Vendo, you're correct. We were merchant fulfilled only. And a large reason for that was the meltability to our supplements, because we're chocolate, candy coated chocolate, but, very meltable in the middle of the summer through e-com. And so, we had made this decision as a brand to really just be merchant fulfilled. And then we even, probably the year before we joined with Vendo, we shut down during the summer and didn't even ship for almost 6 months. So,
wow.
We as an organization have really been, working through this tension of how do we build an Amazon and e-com brand that is so seasonal. And ultimately with Vendo as a partner, we worked very closely with you guys to come up with some strategies that allowed us, one, to go into FBA and feel really good about that as an option in the non-summer months. And then we as an organization internally found, an alternative and a successful way to still become merchant fulfilled in the summer months, because as you know, Amazon doesn't ship meltables in the summer. So we wish we could be FBA year round. I wish Amazon had temp controlled DCs, but they don't. And so it kind of forces us to do that back and forth between FBA and merchant fulfilled. But yeah, Vendo is very crucial and integral in us, making that shift into FBA. And it opened up a whole host of opportunities in advertising and just brand awareness on Amazon that we weren't, taking advantage of or experiencing by just being merchant fulfilled.
Right. That multiple and being FBA came up again during the beginning of the pandemic, right? There was some issues with shipping when Amazon focused on essential. Could you talk a little bit about that and how we helped you all there?
Sure, absolutely. So, to be clear, we couldn't be nearly as successful on Amazon without Vendo. I mean, it truly has been such a important and beneficial partnership for us as a brand. And so when COVID hit, Jennifer and I were on the phone a lot because ultimately what happened was, we had roughly kind of 2 to 3 months left of FBA before we were kicked out to go back into merchant fulfilled. And we were seeing sales just skyrocket. We sell sleep supplements, we sell calm supplements, we sell energy supplements for kids and adults. And I think for good reason, we saw, like a lot of other brands, our sales just went through the roof in March and April. And in order to keep up with that demand, we were trying really hard to keep FBA stocked. But to your point, what happened was, Amazon was saying, look, we need to keep our DCs open for some essential items like toilet paper and things that people were really stocking up on. And Vendo is great, and just sort of being creative with us in these ways in which we were still sending pallets in when we could of product FBA, but Larnie on your team was great, and she was like, look, we can ship some things, ground. And it seems that when we do that, it gets accepted into Amazon faster, and it's kind of this workaround. And so we ended up doing some of that just to maintain some stock in FBA. And then we had merchant fulfilled as a backup. But yeah, I mean, honestly, yeah, I think Vendo's creativity and just partnership with us through COVID, and then particularly in the beginning when we were all sort of navigating this new, weird world. You guys were really helpful to us in figuring that out.
Well, yeah, and you mentioned a couple team members there, Jennifer, who your team leader, and Larnie, who handles inventory management as well. Talk a little bit about working with the team and how that's been for you.
Yeah, it's my favorite part. I mean, I joke all the time. I think, Jennifer and I were just texting last night. I mean, we, for better, for worse, and I've been on the agency side, so I've, had clients, and I think so I take it very seriously. I try to be a good client. I try to be, very respectful of us as human beings. And I know she's a mom and I'm a mom, and we're, parents, and those things. It's just the balance is intense.
Yeah.
And Jennifer's amazing. I think Jennifer just goes above and beyond always. And then she is probably one of, if not the best communicator, as a partner to us as a brand that I work with. And I have really high standards on communication, and she just blows it out of the water. I think she's excellent at what she does. And then Larnie's just an awesome human being who, again, same thing, super communicative, like incredibly just on it. I think there's just in COVID, especially, where we were having to be really in lockstep with timing and knowing what Amazon was going to open up, because we couldn't just ship what we wanted. It still is this very managed and curated thing on the Amazon side that Larnie really just takes the lead on for us, and says every week we know, okay, this is exactly what Amazon is going to allow us to ship in, and then we work with her to do that. And
right.
She's just incredibly talented and on it. And then the other person who I adore is Gethin, another amazing human. And he just so sharp and so smart, and one of the best strategic advertising partners I've ever worked with in my career. So, a huge fan of his too. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, because we value Good Day Chocolate immensely as a partner, and are so excited to be a part of your growth, both on Amazon as well as overall, because we really feel that, we're helping to support your overall growth. So thank you very much for your time today.
Yeah.
And, just look forward for, ongoing success with Good Day Chocolate.
Thank you. So nice to talk to you.